it is, the final empties of the year, with the exception of my wrap up of my total makeup empties for the year. Today's the day we find out, did I finish $3,500 worth of product? You can take a guess. I don't want to spoil it or anything. In front of me, I have all the products I have finished up in the last, honestly, the last makeup empties I filmed in like the middle of November. So it's kind of like end of November, most of December, all the products right in front of me. Honestly, one of the most exciting empties that I have finished this year is in this box in front of me. So if you guys are interested in seeing all the products that I used up in the last month, and if we hit our goal for the year, then keep on watching. Let's go. All right, so I have my laptop pulled up in front of me, and the first category we're going to go through are makeup empties, and we got some stuff this month, let's just put it that way. I'm gonna start with the mascaras because I have 3 different products here. This one I found open. I have no idea how long this has been open, but I certainly have not used it in a while, and it certainly had barely any product in it. This is the MAC Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. I retail that these little free samples are about $1 worth of product. I have to this day never found a MAC mascara that I enjoy, so I do not recommend. This one, oh dear. This one has been open for longer than any human should admit. And this I bought at Sephora, and this is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes Waterproof Top Coat. Let me tell you, this does the dang thing. I'll put it that way. This retails for $19, and essentially, if you have like a mascara that flakes, smudges, that you don't really like, this will turn it into a waterproof mascara, which is honestly very convenient. However, in order to like get the use out of it, you're kind of like paying for 2 mascaras at once, or you're keeping it open like this girl way too long to get as much out of it as possible. So like, it's a really great idea. I just don't see myself getting it again. This was a mascara I had never tried before, the highly rated mascara from Milani. I didn't show you any brushes, I'm realizing. We should probably do that. So here is the MAC brush. It was just very long and sparkly. Here's the Huda Beauty. This one is actually very short and precise. And now the Milani. This one retails for about $6. And this brush, no matter what I did, I stabbed myself in the eye every time I used it. Not to mention, I found it very flaky. I don't know. I was very excited to try this because I've heard so many people raving about this mascara, but I never was able to have any joy using it, and I always had issues without fail anytime I used it. This next product is from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Primerizer. So they actually don't make this specific one anymore. Now they have something called Primerizer Plus. I don't fully know what the difference is. I do own the Primerizer Plus because I was sent to NPR, but they just feel like very lightweight moisturizers, both of them. So I do actually enjoy them. This retails for about $21. So the Smashbox primers are pricier. I think they are nice, and there's a reason that they're kind of the Smashbox like product that everyone likes. I've gone through a couple of these in the past. Like I said, I was sent the Primerizer NPR. I would not have gone out and repurchased it, but it obviously is nice to have a nice lightweight moisturizer, especially this time of year. I'm enjoying using something a little bit more hydrating on my skin. This one will be a spoiler for my project pan. The Ciate London Dewy Spritz. So actually when I started this at the beginning of the year, I don't even think the marking's kind of worn off, but the first initial marking was all the way up here. You're gonna say, but there's still some left. I can't get it to spray, and I think it's because this, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but there's like some sort of material in here that gives it like a luminescence. So I think it's like a lot of thickness at the bottom, so it can't pick it up on the sprayer. So I'm calling it done. This retails for $22. I actually could not find this for sale anymore. It doesn't seem like Ciate continued this product. I got this a long time ago in an Ipsy bag, and it was fine. It did not knock any socks off over here. And then the most exciting thing of the year, I finished a blush, and a full-size blush. I finished one. Okay, this is so old, like it's basically worn off. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see. It's a ColourPop blush sticks. I have it in the shade Hooked. I don't even know if they made this shade anymore. These retail for $10, so you'll be like, oh, there's like the tiniest bit left up there. I can't get it to work on my face. Like it's like dragging and scraping me. So I'll show you, like, if I roll this down, I'm gonna show you how far down this thing goes. I used the heck out of it. So look how much product is gone. Not to mention, like when it first came, it was above the top. This is quite the accomplishment for me. Probably the largest full-size blush I've ever gone through in my life. I do believe the reason is this is not a very pigmented formula. The color was pretty light, so I could really like scribble on my cheeks quite a bit and blend it out. I feel accomplished. I don't feel like I'm going to ever miss this blush. I didn't have a problem with the formula. I'm good. I'm good. I had my time with it and now we're past that. So those were my makeup empties. So for the month of December, my makeup empties came out to $79, bringing my annual makeup empties total to $504.38. I did not finish any lip balms this month, so my total empties for the year came out to $65.19, and lip balms and the makeup will be combined for the makeup empties video, so stay tuned for that. I kept everything all year round. It's sitting upstairs right now. Next category is skincare. I do break skincare into general skincare, facial cleansers, and masks. So in the skincare category, I did finish just 2 mini moisturizers here. This first one, it was a throwback. I don't even know where I got this free sample from. The Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. This retails for about $2.51. It's very unimpressive, to be completely honest. And nothing brings me back more to high school nostalgia than Proactive. I feel like it's a whole bunch of nothing, but it's a whole bunch of nothing that somehow still exists. We'll leave it at that. No clue where this one came from. This is from Lab For You, and this is the Multi-X Repair Cream. I could only find like this for sale on Amazon, and it seems like this size would retail for about $19.79. This is very scented from my memory. It had like a very herbal scent to it. Not something I really enjoyed or recommend, and it is what it is. Like, it's gone, it's done, and I'm grateful for that. So for the month of December, my skincare empties came out to $22.30, bringing my annual skincare empties to $626.98. I did not finish any facial cleansers this past month, so my total for the year is $94.52. I also did not finish any masks. Masks is always my category I fail at. My total mask empties for the year came out to $17.94. I do have quite a few hair care products, and I'm going to start off with these two because these were kind of like the big fail for me. I received these in PR from Hair Proud, and it is their Super Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner. These retail individually for $7.98, and they can be found at Walmart, which is such a great price, and I really, really wanted to like them. But I had multiple issues with them. First of all, it's this hard plastic that you like can't squeeze. So it was very, very difficult to get product out. I feel like if this is the type of packaging you use for this, you need to have a pump, because the only way I could get these out is if I literally took the entire lid off and just shook it until stuff came out, which is not my favorite showering style. Secondly, I did not feel like my hair enjoyed these products while I was using them. It never felt like my hair was healthy. It never felt like my hair was hydrated or nourished, as these suggest. So I got through them, but I really was not impressed with these products at all. I also used a little conditioner here. This is from Pureology, and this is their Perfect for Platinum conditioner. It's for color treated hair. This size retails for $11, which is so funny because those other ones were less than $8, and this is $11 worth of product. But sometimes with hair products, I don't know, I am more willing to put money into hair products, because if your hair is not doing well, your hair is not doing well. I did find this to be a very nice conditioner. I don't think though that I'm going to be purchasing anything from Pureology anytime soon, but it was nice to try a sample of it. Does anyone have a good conditioner recommendation? Because I do have hair color in my hair for the first time in quite a few years, and I can feel the dryness. So if anyone has any recommendations, feel free to drop them. I feel like I have an endless supply of shampoo in my cabinet somehow, and I guess because I naturally use conditioner so much faster, I am really running low on conditioner. So if anyone has any conditioning recommendations, drop them in the comments. I also have a dry shampoo here. This is from Chlorine, and this is their dry shampoo with nettle. This retails for $24. I did receive this in PR. I have purchased this in the past. This is not my favorite Chlorine dry shampoo. This one is a little heavy on the hair, and you can feel it in your hair. Like right now, the dry shampoo I have in my hair is the one from Dry Bar, and that's probably my favorite one. I always see them at TJ Maxx. Do not buy them full price. Yeah, but this one is not my favorite. It's a little bit heavy, and I can feel the product in my hair when I use it. So for the month of December, my hair care empties came out to $50.96, bringing my annual hair care empties to $366.99. I did not have any body care empties this month, which is kind of surprising. I usually do. For the year, my body care empties came out to $169.97. Also, no nail care Look at these babies. They're quite bare right now. I need to do them for the holidays. My nail care empties for the year came out to $54.98. Also, no fragrance empties this month. So for the year, my fragrance empties came out to $61.02. Hand soaps though, I do have two. Right, this first one was in my downstairs bathroom. If you've been around, you would know Leaves is one of my all-time favorite scents. Leaves is crisp apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. This is such a lovely, wonderful scent. Candles, aroma, hands, anything. I just love this. This Leaves is one of those scents where I could burn it and smell it no matter what time of year it is. Then I had this one in my kitchen, and this is Sun Wash Citrus. I did not say the price. This one retailed for $8.95. This one says $7.95. They usually have some sort of sale. I usually get them when they have them on sale for like $2.95 a bottle. So this one, Sun Wash Citrus, is sugared lemons, juicy pineapple, and mandarin. This one, I feel like, even though lemons was this first scent, I feel like the pineapple and mandarin are the strongest scents. So honestly, it wasn't my all-time favorite hand soap, but it was good enough. I usually like something more citrusy for my kitchen soap, if I have any available. So for the month, my hand soap empties came out to $16.90, bringing my annual hand soap empties total to $83.17. Guys, we have 3 candle empties this month, which isn't super surprising. It's a very candly time of year for me, and the last one was almost completely burned out before I started, so we'll get into that in a second. The first one is Leaves. I do not need to remind you of the scents, but like I said, this is a favorite. And this one, the price tag says $26.95. The price tags on all of these are so different, just depending on, I guess, like when they were purchased, just because they are constantly changing the prices. This next one my mom gave me, this is one of my other top favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, and it's Tree Farm. This is like, this to me is Christmas in a jar. This one is crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apples. Such a favorite. This is the one I was saying that was almost completely burnt. I did not have a lot of burn time left in it. I think I had burnt this one last year, and then after the holidays I had switched it out. So this one was Holiday, which also smells really good, but it's a very strong cinnamon scent, which isn't necessarily my favorite. So it's red cinnamon stick, Christmas clove buds, and ground nutmeg. So it's a very like spicy scent. So I don't think this would be for someone who does not like a strong spice scent in their house. So for the month of December, my candle empties came out to $67.95, bringing my annual candle empty total to $345.90. I do have a miscellaneous category if I have anything like specific I want to talk about during the month. I do not have anything this month. The last thing I have is my foil packet category, and I did use one foil packet this month. I got this one in my most recent purchase from Yes Style. This is from the brand L'Adore, and it's a keratin shampoo. I thought it was a really nice shampoo. I'm not running to buy it, but it was nice to test it out. So that brings my annual foil packet empties total to 16 used this year. Take that as you wish. Now for the grand totals. Drum roll, please. The past 2 years, I had goals of $3,000 of empty, and I smashed those goals both last year and the year before. So I was like, let's step it up a notch this year. However, I didn't realize this year it was going to be a dumpster fire. So with that being said, in order to hit my $3,500 worth of empties total, I would have had to hit about $292 in empties each month. That didn't happen. So my total empties for the year of 2023 came out to $2,391.04. That is $1,108.96 off my goal, but you know what? That's okay. We're gonna be okay. I didn't bet money on this, so it was just fun, and you know, I think I'll try it again next year. I think I'm gonna keep the goal the same next year and see what we can do. I'm very excited to film my makeup empties video. That's probably one of my favorite that I do every single year. I like doing all the little math and comparing to the year before and everything, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments, what was your biggest success of the year? Honestly, a full-size blush is pretty hard for me to beat this year, so I'm gonna have to say that one. And yeah, that is it for this year's empty products. Stay tuned to next year. We're gonna kick it off in January. And yeah, that's it for this video as usual. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Instagram down below. Give it a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.